Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurazo here, and guys, did you know the Blue Eye Structure Deck released? I bet you didn't. I bet only 99.999% of you did. Jokes aside, this deck and discourse about this deck is literally everywhere. It's pretty insane. So we're going to go over the Monday morning prices of this structure deck because there's actually some stuff that should be on your radar. We have more buyouts pertaining not just to Blue Eyes, but a lot of QCs that are going up because of future implication and the meta right now that people are not looking at, as well as stuff so you are prepared for the ban list. Because guys, you are supposed to get your ban list cards before people start talking, not when they are, because that's when you're going to be paying some crazy speculation prices. So before we get into this, smash that like button. 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. It takes like 5 seconds to hit that like button, so go ahead, do it. Don't make me hunt you down, guys. If you don't hit the like button, I'm gonna have to add you to that list. You don't want to see me. Subscribe if you haven't already. We hit 5,400 subs, so that's pretty awesome. If you're buying anything on TCG Players, my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. Check out Tapio Cards. Use code Saki for some awesome Yu-Gi-Oh merch, 5% off. And check out Whatnot. Use my link. You get $15 on your next purchase. And they have cards like, or stuff like the Blue Eye Structure Deck. You can get yourself a free Blue Eye Structure Deck, actually, over there if you use my link, if they have them available. Which is pretty awesome. You might even be able to get a little more than just a Blue Eye Structure Deck. So go ahead and do so. And last thing before you guys skip, if you didn't know, I live stream every Tuesday. All right. Check out my last discussion video here, Konami's failure on handling Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary Duels product. Right here, if you can click live stream, right? You click live. Here's my live streams every Tuesday. You guys can actually go ahead and watch them. I always forget to myself to tell you guys about that because YouTube used to have it on your videos page, and now they just don't. And it's awful. It sucks. So every once in a while, I'll be reminding you guys. Now, Maiden of White, quarter century secret rare. Right now, these are $170, $175. I mean, the QC hype is real. If you want to see what they're realistically selling at, it's actually about this price, maybe a little higher. I mean, someone was like, nope, I want them right now, 160. Nope, I want them right now, 150 a pop, right? You do see some for like the cheaper, like you do see some 120s here. You could actually see they were at 50 on the 4th here, which is really good, actually. $50 here. We didn't really know pull rates back then, but I don't know. I think that even though you don't have to get this and it's max rarity, I personally just think it's a little too much. Granted, if you do go hunting for these, you do have Veilers, Nibs, Ashes, and, you know, Imperms to kind of like substitute the cost. So you're really opening up these up for much less depending on what you get them for. But I want to know in the comment section below, how many dicks do you think Maiden of White can suck? Okay, why did I fucking say that? I don't even know why. What I meant to say is what cards I'm going over in the next Marco watch. Which is for, I gotta have a little fun on Monday, guys. Which is for Blue Eyes, quarter century here. These are only like 140, 145, you know, only, today. And then you have Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, quarter century secret rare. Right now, these are 138, 141. Going up to $200 here. I think people are prioing either this or the Maiden here. I think people are probably going to prio the spell less. Not because the spell is bad or not as good, even though this card's great because it searches your Light Tuner and the spell track. It's just a +1 search. Well, that's not a +1 search because you're discarding and using a card. But it's a pretty good search. This is definitely like, I feel like this is a good Ash target. I actually haven't seen what's good to stop in this deck yet. And really ask like people who play the game very well, but from my research it seems like that. Nibiru commons over here are pennies on the dollar. You've got huge walls here like 2,800, 48 cents, 800 right over here for 48 cents. I'm telling you guys right now, these are very good to grab. I mean very good to grab. I mean, nibs for 50 cents. You have to remember that whenever we got like a nib, like if we look at it, the super here, I mean, these have always been $2-ish to $3. So the comment at 50 cents, I mean, that's really good. Imperms here, $2. Okay. We've seen this before with Imperms. Let me show you guys. Okay. So we see these at 6s, okay, but we know that these were up to 10s before the structure that came out. Structure that came out, and nobody really cares where their common imperms are. So this was $8 to $9. Oh, Fire Kings, these are $4 to $6, but if you look at the graph, I mean, yeah, relatively the same thing. But these are like 5, 6. If we'd like actually look over here, yeah, like you see 7s, 8s, 7s here. For this imperm. So I'm telling you guys right now that the Blue Eyes imperm is gonna go up. All right, you heard it here first. If you want to get your cheap staples, or you want to get cheap staples that you know are gonna go up in the future, here you go. This is the 3x if you want it. If you don't want it, I don't know what to tell you. Ash Blossoms, usually these were $2, but now they're like 4. Granted, I feel like if these go up to 4, supers are $5 right now, so you might as well just get the supers, but it's still a $2 card. Lordy Lode, a lot of discourse over this card. Also, I love, good morning, everybody, if you're just waking up. Coffee. Your Lordy Lodes, which has fueled a lot of discourse, 89, 95, $100 for your loads. Personally, am I shocked at this? No, not at all. I mean, you need this to play the deck. Everybody was hyping this up for months. I mean, this card was... I'm not gonna say this card you never had a buy window. You had a buy window when this came out. 2, 7, 10, 15, etc., etc. I mean, you can literally see it at that $3 mark. It's kind of insane, and that slow gradual rise. I mean, this card. If you need to play Blue Eyes, I'm sorry. If you don't have this card and you want to play Blue Eyes, all I really have to do is offer an apology. You got really screwed. I mean, is the deck budget without this? I don't know if how good the deck is without this card, to be honest with you here. I mean, the Blue Eyes deck, it gives it what it needs, but it still needs outside sources. So, many cards outside the structure deck. Your QCs are 162. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys here. And some of you guys are going to be like, but that's double the money. How does it make it cheaper? I would much rather, at this point, maybe because of saltiness, get a QC at 162, 175, then get a secret at about 95, 100. I personally would rather just spend 60, 70, eat more a copy to get the QC if I'm already going to be spending $100 on a card that they honestly might emergency reprint. They might emergency reprint in Stampede. I really do think it might happen, actually. Just because of the structure deck. I mean, we know that this set can be reprinted because if Fualis can be in here, anything in this set plus whatever core sets before is eligible for that. Let's see if there's any cute buyouts today, Oh yeah, Heart of Eyes of Blue has been moving actually too. But I actually really want to go over the Secret Heart of Blue here because this card is going up. Same with the Mermail card. So people are finally seeing that Mermail actually is getting, tops. They have top 32. They have top 64. And I said, hey, we need to see some results. We didn't. I'm not saying the deck went insane, but it definitely got a couple results. And now your secrets are like $8. I always said this was a good, $3 to $4 card if you get for less, great type of card. And if you did, good job. You made some money. You got Heart of the Blue Eyes. We have that new Exodia support coming out. So 15 going up to $20 again. These were as cheap as like 6, 7. I just said, yeah, you might as well just hold that card at that price. If you did, good job. It tripled. Getting back to Blue Eyes here. Stardust Cipher Divine Dragon. These are 31 going up to $40. Just going absolutely bonkers here. People are also getting ready for the deck because of Synchro Rumble here at $4. Cosmic Blaze Art Dragon QCs are now $5.50, going up to like $7 here. You have a wall of $9.64. I'm not shocked at that, but I mean the card was $4. Now it's $5.50. And I mean, yeah, we have that wall, and I know that there's more vendors holding walls of this because there's nothing too difficult to get out of the Tins QC. At least for the first like year, right? Like we're not really like struggling to get QCs out of this just yet. The mega packs are 32 here, so pretty bad overall. Crimson Dragon Ultras, now this is insane. Guys, the cheapest is 67. As someone who proudly owns an Ultra, because I actually like having every sneak peek card, if you guys do not know, I like to just have one copy. and calling it a day usually. This is a little too much for my blood. I feel like I would rather move this and get a QC much cheaper than it is than actually hold the Ultra. To see what these are really realistically selling for, it's 40, right? So is it selling at 67? No. But it takes one person. And let's be real, we saw with all the blue eyes, people are buying playsets. They don't care. They want to play their deck. They want to bling bling, right? They might get an Ultra Crimson Dragon. They might get a QC even, but hey, if Ultra is hard to get and considered a, the first printing. Secrets today are 14 listings. You've got 35 here. Goes up to $70 at the bottom of this page. And that's for light play. Well, you have near mint at 70 here. So basically, before it goes up to 40, 50, 70, whatever, you got one play set here at 37. You don't have many copies left, but yeah, this is what they're selling for right now. So keep an eye out on this card. The mega packs are $30 here. You have 413 though from Gamer's Choice at $30.46. So I guess they came in clutch and listed these up. I'm almost curious if they just opened up their stock of tins and just said, these aren't too bad. Which we might go over the tins for fun here at the end of the video. By the way, if you guys enjoy these longer Monday morning market watches, make sure to smash that like button, guys. It's so important that you hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below for the algorithm, as well as let me know what cards we'll go over next market watch. I do love talking to you. It's not just for the algo. Consider being a YouTube channel member. The goal is 25 to 35 channel members. If you guys want to be one, that'd be great. We have $2 memberships as well as low as $2, $5, $10, $20, and we have channel member videos coming out as well. So, make sure to subscribe, become a channel member for when those come out as well. And if you guys want to send me anything, like you guys want to send me packs to open, cards, just a, hey, how you doing letter, right? Doesn't have to be anything of monetary value, just keep it sane. Let me know my P.O. box, send it to my P.O. box. It's in the description below. And join our Discord. All right, so Crim Masterpiece, the true Draco Slaying King. If you guys do not know, this card is essentially unbanned. We have it coming out in Stampede. It is confirmed. It's not a prediction. That is confirmed. Konami confirmed that. $9. So yeah, I'm saying it 3 times because I know I'm gonna have that one guy going like, oh, well, is that just your thoughts? I literally had a whole prediction video and saying, okay, this is what I think is going to be or what would be great to put in. And someone still thought that was like facts. It was so funny. Diagram here. This is what you should be looking at. Look at the cards that are not, number one, not confirmed in there and related to the banlist card. When Masterpiece gets unbanned, people want to play the deck. Yeah, they're going to have their QC Masterpieces. But if Diagram's not there, well, you have first sets for $5. Next page goes up to 9. You might want to get your diagrams. This is essential for the deck, so you might want to get your OG secrets. Tree King Barastos. Now, I am almost certain this won't be in Stampede because it's just a little too irrelevant. You see this card was like a pennies, and then you see this huge upward trend. 175% increase, right? Right now, these are almost $4. You have some copies for here. $5 here. You have 14 listings for $5. This card can be a $5-6 card pretty easily. You have the mega packs though at dollars here. If you want to go grab these at dollars, here they are. It just goes up to 4 as well. You have a wall at 15 at $3 here, but yeah, you guys might want to go grab your True Kings while you can. Lose one turn. This is a Floodgate that they absolutely love because if you control those special summon monsters, boom, right? And this is basically like essentially almost a walking Baguska as a trap card. And right now these are actually getting close to bought out. You have $1, $2, $3, goes up to $5. Next page is probably something really ridiculous. Not really, $7 here. So just keep an eye on Lose One Turn. You do have other versions here. You have like the mega packs. You have the Astral Pack Supers, and you have the Maximum Gold Rare, so this card is affordable. I actually gotta say, this is one of those Floodgates I hate the most. I just remember when this card came out, and how, like, terrible it was to play against this. Especially against something like Cleefort, And then when I came back in the game, unironically, this card had to come in rotation. And True Kings were a pretty big deck, so I just seeing this getting flipped constantly made my head ache. True Kings return. These are like bucks here, $2. Well, actually no, it goes up to 4 because that $3.25 shipping that sneaks up on you guys when you're looking at prices. You do have the commons, but I would just get your True King returns while you can. Glow Up Bulb, your ultis here. This card has been at 3 in the OCG, and I think that this card can come back to TCG. 50 going up to 62 for your ultis. This card should come back in all honesty. QCs are $6 here. If you don't have your QCs, go grab those. Those will probably spike. And remember, this is not part of the main set, I believe. So, it's harder to pull. Rowan Toden, another great card that is could come off the list. These are like $5.5 here. It's also a a Toad card, so might want to go grab these while you can. Sprite Elf here. This is another card that people speculate coming off the list. If this card took a Sprite card, I think it'd be much, much better. But unfortunately, it doesn't. It's just, it takes it takes a level 2 rank, link 2, I think, right? Yeah. Level, rank, link 2. So, 5-ish going up to $7 for this card. Remember when this card was like 15? Like, you can't really see it in the graph here, but this card at all the time bounces up because of Banlist speculation / hype. So if you don't have your copy, I mean, they're not going to reprint this card, but I remember when this card was as cheap as like $2, as you see here. In fact, if you see in the 3-month graph, here, it's got a huge spike. But yeah, this card always, ever since it spiked, has always been around $5-8. Max C ultis are $260, $270 by the way. Also, if you want to check out my last Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, I actually have JAK fresh off the press on that, so you might enjoy that. Veilers, QCs, these are $73 today, going up to like $85 here. We know this card is good, especially during certain formats. So I could really see this card go up unless we get the alt art before they stop QCs. But they said Alliance Insight is the last QC set. So that might be the last QC set I open. So I'm kind of glad I got 2 cases of it because now that they can't rely on QCs, it's kind of hard to see what they're going to do with sets where it might not be great to open up. Ultis today are, let's see what ultis are, because, guys, these are honestly not as bad. 140, well, actually, no. 117 for an unlimited ulti is amazing. Guys, old school ultis look fantastic. They're much harder to get than these QCs from Rarity Collection. I would grab these ultis while you can at 117. That is a insane price. That is like that's an actual Black Friday sale. $200 going up to $300 for your ulti. Light plays and then near mints here. So not too bad here. Not too bad. Dominus Purge, 43 for your secrets, go up to $55 here. If you have your Dominus Purge secrets, these are insane. The QCs, 110. Going up to $200 very quickly here. I mean, you have a set that includes 1 LP, so not, terrible. At that 110, 120 mark, till they basically go to 150, 200. So if this is a card that, oh, wow, that's bought out. Okay. That you wanted, go ahead and grab this card. Hieratic Seal. These are 30, 34, $35. Wow, I want to see what the plats are. I mean, I know why this card's money. It's because of, people want to play with their Blue Eyes decks. I get it, but like, what are the plats at? 350, $4. You know what? I bet the plats are going to start going up here as well to that $5, $6, $7, $8 mark. I could actually see it going up over here, so I won't be shocked. LZA QC, these are bought out at 133, 135. You've got the Queen bought out at 60, going up to $80 here. You've also got Rossella and Silvera here bought out as well. Yeah, so 50, about 65 here for your near mints, going up to 150. Hopefully nobody pays that. This is one of my favorite looking QCs in the game. If you guys did not know, by the way, I actually own this card. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. Then you have Silvera QC at 68, 85 QC. And then you have Dragoon here, which is, 35. So it's gone down from that $50 mark, but it's still more than the 20 it was. So it really did settle right in the middle. All right, not 20, not 50, 35, right in the middle. And then you have these tins. I just want to go over these slowly before we head off here. 30, wow, these are going up slowly too. They're about close to 40 for your QC Blue Eyes. I guess people are getting their Blue Eyes last minute. Again, not shocked here. I'm actually going to go without filters so we can see the realistic price of these tins here. I have to say, if you pull like 2 Blue Eyes out of your tin, you're solid, because now you only have to pay it back about $100. But if these tins were priced better, I would really like them. But I guess they didn't sell as bad as, I guess they picked up in sales later on. But your Chaos Angels are $30 here. Again, I think this could get a QC in Stampede. You got your Crimson Dragons, already went over that. You got your Zeus's at 27. Then you've got your Imseti at $22, which is not bad, honestly, for your Imseti. Dark Magician Girl at 16. Your Thrusts are, holding some value. These are probably like, what, 15? Like $13. Okay, I mean, it's value. I mean, at least you pull some type of value, right? It makes back almost all your tin, probably. Quems are 12. Again, this is the only way to get Quem is this or the OG print. So I'm not really too shocked here. Let's see what else we have here. $11 for your Dispatter. I mean, I feel like this card has gotten forgotten, but it's still a very good card. In general, whenever a deck can make it, still fantastic. $8 to 10 for your Dark Magician QCs. $8 for your Lab Butlers, which is pretty good, actually. If you pull that, all things considered, I think that's more expensive than it should be for a mega pack. $8 for your emblems, your Welcome Labyrinths, which is ridiculous at $8. I've already went over this, but there's really no reason to grab this card when the ultis are like $12. I really don't get this at $8. Your Little Knights are $8 as well. Again, not too bad here, but again, with Little Knight, what bothers me about that card specifically is that when you look at Little Knight here and you go, say, Yu-Gi-Oh! You got your Plats for like $16. You have your OGs, which finally went up to 10, but you've got like these at 8. You've got the Supers at like 7. You might as well get the OG Secret at 10. Guys, the OG Secret, no joke, was as low as like $8, as you see here. Like, I actually went over it when it was $8. I was like, guys, go ahead, grab your copy. That's ridiculous. I think I went over it with either my live stream or with Jay, one of the two. Your Raigekis are 7. People like their alt or OG cards. Cool. Your Centurion stuff went down. Your transaction rollbacks are, $6 here. 6, 6, 6. Then you got your QC at 5, 6. You've got your Wanted at 2. Sarks at 4. Cash Theros is at 5, 4 5s. 4 for that and trickling down like crazy. 3, 4 for your Revolution Synchrons, which I'm shocked at that. That was like card was like 50 cents. So that card kind of went up, huh? Red Eyes at 5. I mean, the set has value. I will say that. Your Xenos at 5, which if we ever get Dino support, expect that to go crazy. 5 for your Trident. 5 for your Dark Quarters. Way too much, but okay. Red Eyes 3, 4. Yamas are 4. Your Elemental Shiny Neos Wingmans are 4, which is crazy. Turn Tops are 3s, 3, 3. Anima QCs are 3s. I mean, you do have a lot of value in these tins. Legatias are going bought out 3.5 there. Got your Limbs at all about $3. Witch at 3. Grangle at 3, which could go up. You Bell at 3 for your Prismatic Secret. That's weird. Don't we have a QC? That's like really cheap of this card. Or maybe we don't actually. That's the highest rarity. $3. Morganite at 2. Linkspire QC at 2. I mean, if you do get your tin, you are pulling something of value. Mechabas are 3s going up. You got your Fighting Flame Swordmans at $2. I mean, people want to play this with the deck. Black Lusters at 2s with low listings. Poplar at 2. 2. These are 5s, which is insane. I would not buy that. Q2, 2 for your QC Infernals. Wow, this has a lot more value than I thought. Lulu's at 2s. Yeah, I mean, they put a lot of cards in it. I'll tell you that. I mean, Albions are 2s. Your Subversions are 2s, which is crazy that card's worth value. In fact, if you guys don't know, this will be the last card we go over. The QCs are also bought out. I think they're like $60. I unironically have one of these just chill in my binder. Yeah, it shows 45 going up to 60 bucks here. I ended up getting rid of mine before it hit 60 because a friend wanted it, and I was like, you know what? I don't care about this card. This card, I got this card. I probably traded it when it was like 15 bucks, and it just sat in my binder for about a year and some change. I'm getting way more out of it than I should have. I'm not going to wait if it goes that extra step. I do not care that badly. But people are playing this in one of the new builds, actually, so this card is kind of relevant finally, which is really funny because people always speculate this card being relevant / good, and it was just either so slow or just sucked. One of the two. I feel like if this card said in your spell trap, so you could take your opponent's, maybe it would have been used. I probably would have been, but it's just nope. Put it in the owners. So unfortunate. But yeah, with that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my discussion video on Legendary Duels right over here. I put a lot of effort into that video, so you guys will like it. As well as my last market watch with Jay. Check those out. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below cards and go over to the next market watch. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.